Good to see you guys. Wow, it's 11:42. Oh well. The fate is the realm of hungry demons. Cool. Whoa. Game's being laggy. Why is the game being so laggy? Why lag?
I'm cold. I don't
Save.
like this. Have you seen my mother?
You poor thing. Did you and your mother get separated?
Some mean men with swords came, and Mother told me to run to the village as fast as I could, so I did. She said she'd be right behind me, but I've been waiting and waiting, and I can't see her.
Do you know where your father is?
He went with William to the neighbours yesterday, but he didn't come back.
Come with me. I'll help you look for your mother.
Mother said I wasn't to go with anyone.
Oh,
I'm supposed to wait for her here, in the village.
well, go to the chantry, Troiled. Your name's Troiled now. Someone will look after you.
I will, but only if I don't find Mother first. You're a really nice lady. Kind of like Mother. I should go look for her.
No, you shouldn't. Why? Why would you do this to me, child? Stop it.
I have a wonder, Alistair, if you will indulge me.
Do I have a choice?
Of the two of you that remain, are you not the senior Grey Warden here? I find it curious that you allow another to lead while you follow.
You find that curious, do you?
In fact, you defer to a new recruit. Is this the policy of the Grey Wardens, or simply a personal one?
What do you want to hear? That I prefer to follow? I do.
You sound so very defensive.
Couldn't you crawl into a bush somewhere and die? That would be great, thanks.
Hello, stranger. I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps?
What do you need traps for?
Old man Barlin said that Darkspawn may be coming soon. He's got traps on his farm. I figured I'd put a few on my lands. Barlin wants to poison his traps. I just want normal traps.
Barlin has poison traps on his land. I don't even know who Barlin is.
He doesn't have any poison yet, thank the Maker. So his fields are just full of traps. He can be a bit eccentric.
Why don't you just buy some?
None to be had. Barlin has all the traps in the village in his fields.
I think that's Marjolaine's voice actress again. Could be wrong, though. How's it going? You know. Nothing too special, I don't know. Sorry, I can't make traps.
I didn't mean to bother you. Sorry.
No bother. I just can't make traps.
So let's talk about your mother for a moment.
I'd rather talk about your mother.
Well, there's nothing to talk about. And besides, isn't your mother a scary witch who lives in the middle of a forest? Much more interesting.
To you, perhaps. You would find the moss growing upon a stone interesting.
You know what's more interesting than that? Apostates, mages outside of the tower. That's illegal, you know.
You did not read that in a book somewhere, did you? I hope the small letters did not strain you overmuch.
Oh, we could not talk about your mother. That works for me.
Don't think there's much over here. I think we should go get our next party member.
Well, look what we have here, then. I think we've just been blessed.
Uh-oh. Logain's men. This can't be good.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about a woman by this very description, and everyone said they hadn't seen her?
It seems we were lied to.
Gentlemen, surely there's no need for trouble. These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
She looks
They're
familiar.
more than that.
Huh?
Now stay out of our way, sister.
Maybe.
You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
What makes you think we're traitors?
Tern Logain claims the Grey Wardens betrayed the king. Or haven't you heard?
Enough talk! Take the warden into custody. Kill this sister and anyone else that gets in
Wow,
your
that's
way.
so unnecessary.
Right, let's make this quick.
Unnecessary.
My, they're all so as you desire.
Defend yourself!
All right, you've won. We surrender.
Good.
I stabbed you
They've
a
learned
lot.
their lesson and we can all stop
And your blood's
fighting
all
now.
over me. So how come you look fine? The Grey Wardens didn't betray King Kaelin. Logain did.
I was there. The turn pulled us out of a trap.
Ten left the king to die.
The wardens led the king to his death. The turn could do nothing.
Take a message to Logain.
What do you want to tell him?
The Grey Wardens know what really happened.
I'll tell him. Right away. Now. Thank you.
I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help.
This is awkward. Fine, we surrender. I stabbed you a lot. I did! And he's fine. He's got, like, no wounds. How does that work? I'm covered in blood. Me and Alistair and this lovely sister here. I appreciate what you tried to do.
I am glad you found it in your heart to offer those men mercy. Let me introduce myself. I am Liliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering. Oh, I was.
Yay, Liliana! Well, I guess Morrigan's clean because she's more of a ranged fighter, so she stands back as opposed to getting up in people's face. I noticed they're not as messy. I'm Alyssa. A pleasure.
Those men said you're a Grey Warden.
Liliana!
You will be battling the Darkspawn, yes? That is what Grey Wardens do. I know after what happened you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along.
Oh wow, it's just decided. I will need help, that's true.
That and the Maker wants me to go with you.
Can you elaborate?
I know that sounds absolutely insane, but it's true. I had a dream. A vision.
More crazy? I thought we were all full up.
Look at the people here.
Alistair, behave.
They are lost in their despair, and this darkness, this chaos, will spread. The Maker doesn't want this. What you do, what you are meant to do, is the Maker's work. Let me help.
Very well, I will not turn away help when it is offered.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
Perhaps it was.
Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down.
Or that. That's very possible as well. Bye, Grunt Luigi. Don't be too sad. I still love you, Grunt Luigi.
Indeed.
Oh, I should have, hang on a sec.
Of all the...
Hold on, Liliana, hold on. I gotta do something. Grunt Luigi. Please take all this blood off. Are you... You just peed. What'd you bring me? A piece of wood carved with curious symbols. Thank you, Grunt Luigi. Pet. Okay. Goodbye, Grunt Luigi.
Indeed.
Let's see if I have any gear for Liliana. Do I? What do you have equipped right now? I'm gonna actually give you a bow of some sort. Take this one for now. No, 660 is good. Okay. Now, armor. Do I have any armor for you? 510, 510, 399. These are the exact same thing. Do you look better in one than the other? Not particularly. I don't know. Luigi leveled up. Yeah, I'll have to get back to Luigi. Grunt Luigi, I mean.
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell.
What? You're out of food.
A whole mess of refugees come in and leave near every night. All have hungry bellies, sad tales, and mementos for barter. I sold that bleeding merchant outside about half my larder 2 weeks back, and now he's charging outrageous sums for all my food.
I'll see what I can do about the merchant.
You will? Odd thing to be doing. But we'd appreciate it.
Farewell. I don't think I need anything in particular. Door. Okay. Bosses killed 1. Wow, I killed 98 Darkspawn already? Huh. Doesn't feel like that much, does it? Well, I guess that makes sense because we killed quite a few in the Korokari wilds and then the tower.
So Terran Logain is the new regent? Isn't that a good thing?
I heard that he may have had something to do with the king's death.
I thought Darkspawn killed the king. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, but it's his fault because he's an ass. Ah, welcome back,
You've got a
me.
bed for the night. You taken care of.
Actually, I was more hoping I could help you.
Don't need blades right now. We need beds, food, and an end to all these sad sots.
I thought that said an end to all these
Don't
sads.
suppose you know anything
Oh my
of
God.
tonics, medicines, or herbs.
I don't, but my friend does.
Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travellers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here. Have any luck finding herbs in the woods?
I I didn't need them. Here you go.
This will help many people. You're a good sort, you know.
Brought pretzels. Whoa. Whoa. Where's that one guy, actually, that's, I think I missed him. There's a dude that's supposed to be selling stuff.
So tell me something, Morrigan. Did you live there in that forest your entire life?
I left it on occasion, but I always returned. Why? Is that so strange? It was my home.
But it was just you and your mother there? No one else?
Mother occasionally had company.
What? Company? Do I even want to ask?
Alistair's taking care of my bedding needs. Indeed. Oh, here we go. I was looking for him.
Back off. I have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman?
Is your profiteering ruffling some feathers?
You could say that, yes.
The nerve of these people!
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets. There's been so many of these men lately. Heartless opportunists, all.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
Uh-oh.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
You don't think you're being unscrupulous?
Would it help these folks if they could buy no goods at all?
They spend their very last coin because they are desperate, and this man preys upon them as surely as the bandits outside the city.
There are no bandits outside
I'm not
the city.
arguing anymore. Drive off this woman and get your 100 silvers. Otherwise, I'm taking my wagon and leaving.
I think you can compromise and still make a profit, no?
Perhaps. If that woman agrees I'm allowed to charge something.
Do what you must, so long as the prices do not beggar the needy.
Fine, fine, done. And since you don't look too needy, normal prices for you.
A fine compromise.
So, we have come to solve every squabble in the village personally. My, but the Darkspawn will be impressed.
Thank you for
I
your
sure hope
generous
so, Morrigan.
assistance. May the Maker watch
I hope
over
they
your
are.
path.
Before we go into battle, the Darkspawn all like, by the way, that stuff you did in Lothering. Very nice of you. I guess I should go talk to that man now, and then I've got another person to talk to over there. Happy dark hour, everybody. Or, well, at least for me. I just noticed, I'm like, wait, some of you might be an hour behind, or a few hours ahead, or behind, and... We gained a new party member. That's what you missed. Her name is Leliana. I'm sure you remember her from earlier in the stream. Leliana's with us now.
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell.
Don't worry about him. I took care of it.
You did? Well, I don't know what to say to that. Thanks.
Eyebrow waggle. Oh, welcome back, Neo. Oh, yeah, they do that sometimes. I didn't notice she was doing it, but yeah. I guess she was. They do it a lot, too. Alistair's, like, glaring at Morrigan right now. Okay, let's leave. Children, behave, please. PSN's derping for you? I noticed a common problem on the PS4 with regards to PSN, or well, at least the PlayStation Store, is it'll work, but then if you boot up a game and then you try to go to the store afterward, it does not load, and I don't understand why that's a thing. Why is that a thing? Well, what kind of trouble is it giving you?
So can you surrender to a Darkspawn? Do they take prisoners?
I believe you.
How dare you accuse me of thievery? I saw you take the supplies from my car. Your grassland eyes are inept. A chastened would never stoop to petty theft. You marsh folk are all thieves and liars.
Enough! People here are already desperate and frightened. They don't need you two coming to blows.
But what about my food?
I said enough!
Okay.
Shokkebat.
Who's this?
Kyun. Maras Shokra. Ananne Sam Kyun.
Same.
You aren't one of my captors. I will not amuse you any more than I have the other humans.
Sorry, there's a
Leave me
save
in
symbol in
peace.
front of your face. I'm sorry. You're a prisoner. Who put you here?
I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry.
The revered mother said he slaughtered an entire family, even the children.
It is as she says. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples.
Hi, Melissa. Pleased to meet you.
You mock me. Or you show manners I have not come to expect in your
Yes,
lands.
I'm just being very
Though it
mannered.
matters little now. I will die soon enough.
Just seems odd to say,
This is a proud and powerful creature, trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have
Oh my
expected
God.
that from you.
I would also suggest that Alistair take his place in the cage.
Yes.
Is that
that's
what you
I
were
wouldn't have
talking about?
expected.
I suggest you leave me to
That
my
was
fate.
scary. PSN has stopped working. What? That sounds really weird. That sounds really bizarre. I once had, is it the store or just PSN in general? I had trouble with the PS3 store once and I had to like reinstall it or something. That was weird. I find myself in need of skilled help.
No doubt. What help do you seek?
I'm on a quest of great importance.
Importance is a matter of perspective. From here, very little seems meaningful.
You could help me defend the land against the Blight.
The Blight? Are you a Grey Warden, then?
Maybe? Yes, I am.
Surprising. My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill. Though I suppose not every legend is true.
Hey, would the revered mother let you free?
Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance, it seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here.
PSN in general, that's really... Have you... I mean, obviously you probably Googled it by now, but... That's crazy.
Farewell, then.
To be left here to starve? Or to be taken by the Darkspawn? No one deserves that. Not even a murderer.
Yeah, but you don't know he's gonna die if he tags along with us, right? He could live, and then we'd have fun parties.
Why do you always go on about how stupid I am? I'm not stupid, am I?
If you need to ask the question...
Because it hurts my manly feelings, you know. Or one of them.
Then I'll be sure to write you an apology once all of this is over.
I was educated by the Chantry. I studied history. They don't make stupid
Okay,
Templars.
have fun, May.
Then I
haven't
must
played
have
that in
been
so long.
mistaken. I'm very impressed.
No, you're not. You're not even listening to me.
My, you are smarter than you look after all. Your Chantry must have been very proud.
You too. It's working now? Well, that's good. Random, but good. Whoa. Okay. Revered Mother.
Good day, Sister Leliana. I'm surprised to see you're still in Lothering.
It is good to see you as well, Your Reverence.
I do not recognize your companion. Greetings. Will you be making a donation to the Chantry? Our need has never been greater.
I have nothing to offer.
I understand. Not all are wealthy enough to spare even a few coins for the Maker's favor. What can I do for you then?
I want to talk about Sten, the Kunari you imprisoned.
It might have been kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Why does he interest you?
Why did you get up to pace? Is there any way I can convince you to release him?
Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers.
I was thinking you might release him into my custody.
And what do you say on this, Leliana? You know your friend better than I.
These are unusual times, Your Reverence. With us, the Kunari might do some good. I am sure of it, in fact.
Were things not so desperate?
Those are my 20 silvers.
Very well. I trust you.
I have no money to spare.
Take these keys to his cage and make her watch over
Look
you.
how many party members I have to
Thank you,
outfit.
Your Reverence. Your trust is not misplaced.
I have to spend all my money on them, so... Therefore, that's funny because most of the time I just take gear from loot and I don't necessarily spend it, but... Yeah, okay. Can we go get Sten now? Sweet. Let's go save a Kunari. I'm sure he'll be thrilled. He'll be so happy he might hug me. I almost said he'll be so huggy. And then what's left to do? Whatever quests are here, I think, and then we're good to move on to our next destination.
I'm wondering, Morrigan, do you believe in the Maker?
Certainly not. I've no primitive fear of the moon, such that I must place my faith in tales so that I may sleep at night.
But this can't all be an accident. Spirits, magic, all these wondrous things around us, both dark and light. You know these things exist.
The fact of their existence does not presuppose an intelligent design by some absentee father figure.
So it is all random then? A happy coincidence that we are all here.
Attempting to impose order over chaos is futile. Nature is, by its very nature, chaotic.
I don't believe that. I believe we have a purpose. All of us.
Yours, apparently, being to bother me.
Yikes. Cage. Nicholas Cage.
And so it is done. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement.
Thank you, Sten. Glad to have you with us.
May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
Yay, Sten! There should be bandits down here.
Dear me, what's all the fuss?
Liliana, please.
Well, all right. You will learn to fear me. Well, all right. What bother?
day.
Yeah. She sure does. Isn't she friendly? That's not it for the bandits, is it? I've got some more quests to do over here.
Ugh, you can smell its breath from here. As you desire.
Cool.
Nice. Oh.
Well, all right.
I never liked this part.
Oh, you're gonna make me feel bad. Welcome to the team. Nah, just kidding. You're on the bench. Oh. Oh, God. I think she's good. Yeah, 660 is her bow.
No.
No. I hate how it hangs over you like that. Like, you're already embarrassed enough, but it's like, no, guess what? 12 damage. Oh! Oh, but it's a great sword. Oh, I wasn't done looking. Can anyone use these? Alistair? You don't need these. What about these? 60, 175, heavy chain mail. How about heavy chain mail? Do you have use for that? 875, yeah you do. Heavy chainmail gloves? Armor 90. Yeah. There you go, Alistair. You got an entire set of stuff off of the people we killed. How nice. How nice. The gloves. Boots. And chainmail. Wow, this is really weird looking. I don't know how I feel about that. So he's the only one that can wear them. Then I might just do this. Perhaps. No! No! Shh, we don't speak of these things.
Mere animals. Nothing more.
I thought she said aminals. Mere aminals.
As you desire.
Nothing more. Like, yeah, that's how I would put it. There's an arrow sticking out of my body. It's the latest fashion. Nice accessory.
Ah, well, another profile in the As you desire.
Come back here. We're gonna kill you. Yeah. You show him, Alistair. You show him. Where's the sparklies? Oh, look, we're glowing pink. Beauty. Nothing? 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 Nothing. Okay, cool. What? What's up there? That is... Oops, no, no. I see! Okay. I'm gonna go this way first. Aminals!
We done heard what was said. You're a warden. I don't know if you killed King Kalen, and make her forgive me, I don't care.
What?
But that bounty on your head could feed a lot of hungry bellies.
Oh.
Attack!
No, you shouldn't do this, because now I have to slaughter you all. Oh my goodness. Why? Why did you bring this on yourself? Now you will all die for some money that you would never get. Oh no. Bye. Well, that was unfortunate. Look at all these bodies. Okay. Are you gonna give me stuff? Yeah. No. Yeah. No. I don't want lyrium potions, oh well. Kill them all! Twinkle, twinkle, Tinkerbell. Which yell? Is it Leliana's yell? Or, oh, the attack. Because I was gonna say, Leliana's yell is the best. Leliana's Yelliana. I'm gonna go sit in my corner. Hey, bro. I did some stuff.
Let him take notice and shine upon thee, for thou hast done his work this day.
Yes. When bears attack. Okay, I think these are the last two. They should be anyway. Oh, I wish. Can you imagine if they had some money or good armor on them, or good weapons even? Nope, they were just slaughtered for nothing. No gain. Unless you're a mage, then yeah, they had some lyrium potions on them, but...
Kill them, and let's be on our way.
Wolf! You will die now. Nice. Nice. Just lyrium? Just lyrium potion? Okay. Gonna go this way. Gonna go hunt a bear. Who's gonna magically pop up? Yep, there. Whoa! Whoa! Bears that fart red stuff. Sweet. Hope it's not lethal. Killed some bears. All good? No glowing? Okay. Wow, so many quest markers. Or, wait, those are the two to leave, so what's this one? Ah. A body has been found. Oh.
And so I
really?
shall. Of course. As you
What was that noise just now? Was that my character giggling or something? Huh. How come people are just leaving this dead body lying here? Oh, that's the boy's mom? Dude. Dude. That's not cool. That little boy that was like, got to look for my mother. That's her? That sucks. Wait, what? Leliana Yeliana. That's something smelly-anaed. Thank you for making more of my pathetic joke. But that works for me. I thought it was a bad joke, but you used it, so that makes me happy. I mean, it is a bad joke. I love bad jokes. I tell them a lot.
Let him
sure
take notice and shine upon thee, for thou hast done his work this day. And the stars...
Yeah, shut your hole.
All was...
All gun? All gun. All... Yep. All gun. That's what I meant to say. Yep. A windmill. Okay, so we're about to leave Lothering, so I'll save again. When's the last I saved? Don't know. It's already been a couple hours. Wow. It's probably Morgan laughing. Yeah, that's also very true. Could have been Morgan. Aha! No, wait. Nah, you guys just... Nah. We're gonna leave some more bodies to add to that boy's mother's body just being there. It's a really nice tree in the middle of nowhere. Huh. Hopefully I'm all done. I feel like I've been in Lothering forever. Oh, there was loading. I thought they were gonna talk. Oh.
Away with you, foul creatures! Leave us alone!
The darkspawn! So much darkspawn, and I ran in the middle of it. Perfect. Best strategy, run in the middle of it. Slice, slice. Kick him.
Mighty timely arrival there, my friend. I'm much obliged.
You're welcome.
The name's Bodon Feddick, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sandal. Say hello, my boy.
Hello.
Road's been mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way.
It's a bit complicated, but you're welcome to come along.
Complicated? Somehow I imagine that only says a half of it. Thank you for the offer, but there may be more excitement on your path than is good for my boy and me. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we?
No.
We'll be off as soon as this mess is cleaned up. Thank you kindly for all your assistance.
Sure. Blood mage. Rude. What is this? Acidic coating. Okay. Oh wait, there's... What's in here? Small carved statuette. Sure, why not? Sure, we can give that to someone. Ow. Sorry. Ouchie. Dragon. That's what I took away from that. Alistair, I'm tossing about.
Bad dreams, huh?
Come sleep beside me, I'm scared. It seems so real.
Well, it is real. Sort of. You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight.
Are these dreams going to happen a lot?
It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me too.
Thank you, Alistair. I appreciate it.
That's what I'm here for. To deliver unpleasant news and witty one-liners. Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
Got some new duds. Ha!
Ah, it's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Feddick, at your service, once again. I saw your camp and remembered the kind offer that you made the last time we met. And is there anywhere safer for a poor merchant and his son to sleep? I think not. I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes?
Let me see your wares.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy
Just like
and I have
that.
collected. And with your
Not even a
discount.
welcome. Just let me see what you're selling. He sells all the goods. So, or like even some of this stuff is free. Love it. Like, let's see. This. And this. Just a bunch of stuff, really. There's also some trick gifts as well, but... Oh, I should probably sell some stuff, actually.
If there's anything I can do for you, please, please tell me.
So, what's your story exactly?
Well, if you're really interested, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I am originally from Orzammar, the famed dwarven city that lies beneath the stately Frostback Mountains. I was a merchant there, too. Merchant caste. These things are in the blood, you know. You can't just leave them behind. I ran
But Alistair
fairly
is the
successful
goods.
business.
True, but I gotta buy
Rare
him some
artifacts,
presents
you
and
know.
stuff.
Old things, grand
You know,
things. The
courting
nobles
and all
loved
that.
them. Reminded them
Romancing.
of the lost glory days, I suppose.
Why did you leave?
One day,
I wanted to
a
say
noble
just the
woman
short
came to
version.
my
Shit.
school. She looked
But I wanted
around
to be
for a bit
nice.
and then started shrieking in dismay. Apparently, she believed that a pair of braces I had for sale once belonged to her brother. He'd been lost in a cave-in, you see, while on an expedition to clear out the Darkspawn from one of the tunnels running close to the city. They were made specially for him. They're unique, she shrieked. He stole them from my poor brother's corpse. She had me arrested on the spot, of course. Nobles, they're touchy like that.
Wow. And did you steal them?
Well, I didn't steal them. You see,
Oh,
I've
no
been
worries,
paying
I
these
will.
castless thugs to venture out into the deep roads.
Wait for the awkward love
the
scenes.
lost ties. They're full of things that people left behind. Sometimes you can find a treasure, something worth a little gold.
And going to camp does take quite a bit of talking to everyone, so... I see.
The noblewoman, she wasn't too happy with the theft of her brother's braces. I don't know what they planned for me, and I didn't want to find out. Bribed the guard that was watching me and took off for the surface first opportunity I got. Never looked back.
Fascinating story, thank you.
You're quite welcome. Now, is there anything the boy or I can get you?
I should go.
Of course. Good fortune to you and yours.
I think...
Goodbye.
Like, I found it weird, but I think these stay on them for, like, the entire time, or at least I couldn't figure out when I was playing recently how to get those to go away, so I don't know if they stay there, or... Yeah! Yeah, super awkward love scenes, you'll see them. For sure. Oops, I'm doing the wrong thing. I'm okay, wow. Let's give everyone their presents. Tangled ball of yarn. Who do I even... Is there a cat? Well, let's give everyone else their presents first. So she wants the Alistair doll. They're stuck with pins. So you can imagine what kind of doll it is.
A fine gift.
Morgan.
You have my thanks.
Morgan loves it. Liliana likes the loot.
Oh, how dear of you. Thank
You're welcome. Oops, I cut her off. Oh, I didn't get Sten anything. Sten, hold on. Let me get Sten a present. I'm sure Stin.
Something you need?
I'm sure Stinny
I'm
Stin
sure
could do with some more affection points. You would like the prayers for the dead, I'm guessing. Because why wouldn't you? Oops. Where is he? Grunt Luigi, I'm still stuck on that. Here you go, bud.
Unexpected. Thank you.
You're welcome. And now Alistair, Grey Warden hand puppet.
Is that for me? Really? Wow.
They love it. They love it. Let's go talk to Morrigan. Everyone's over at that camp. Morrigan made her camp all the way over here.
I await your command.
Let's see. I'd like to ask you something.
So, full of questions, are you?
Did you grow up in the Kokari wilds?
Why do you ask me such questions? I do not probe you for pointless information, do I?
You could if you wanted to.
Oh, what luck. What is it you asked? If I grew up in the wilds? A curious question. Where else would you picture me? For many years it was simply
that stuff is so
Flemeth
cheating.
and I.
Nuh-uh.
The wilds
It came
and its
with my
creatures
Ultimate
were more
Edition.
real to me than Flemeth's tales of the world of man. In time, I grew curious.
Oh my god, Kennedy.
I left the wilds to explore what lay beyond,
My
never for
affections.
long. Brief forays into a civilized wilderness.
And you remained unnoticed?
For the most part, Flemeth taught me well. For all that I had been taught, however, the truth of the civilized lands proved to be overwhelming. I was unfamiliar with so much. So confident and bold was I, yet there was much that Flemeth could never have prepared me for.
Very daring. That sounds like you.
Equal parts daring and foolhardy.
I love making her
perhaps.
laugh. It feels like such an
Only
accomplishment.
once was I accused of being a witch of the wilds, and that by a chastened who happened to be travelling with a merchant
Am I?
caravan. He pointed and gasped
Oh, I
and
shouldn't
began
look now.
shouting in his
I just
strange
remembered.
language, and most assumed he was casting some curse upon me. I acted the terrified girl, and naturally, he was arrested.
Snowy's here. He says hi. He's being a butt. That was quick thinking.
Men are always willing to believe two things about a woman. One, that she is weak, and two, that she finds him attractive.
Is that true?
I played the weakling and battered my eyelashes at the captain of the guard.
I'm sure that's not true.
Child's play. The point being that I was able to move through human lands fairly easily. Whatever humans think a witch of the wild looks like, 'tis not I. Not that I did not have trouble. There are things about human society which have always puzzled me, such as the touching. Why all the touching for a simple greeting?
Touching, like a handshake.
To begin with, yes. What is the point of touching my hand? I find it an offensive intrusion.
He's wagging his
There are
tail.
many nuances that Flemeth
I guess
could
that
never
means
tell me
thank
of.
you.
When to look into another's eyes. How to eat at a table. How to bargain without offending. None of these things I knew. I still do not understand it all, truth be told, but then I gave up long ago any hope of doing so.
Oh my god,
When I
you
returned
guys.
to the wilds last, I swore to Flemeth that I had no intention of leaving again.
Kurt made the joke even longer. So Kurt put Leliana Yeliana, that's something smelliana from the belliana. Then she felliana on the shelliana, and that is the end of the teliana. I never thought that joke was going there. Thank you, Kurt. Well, I'm glad it worked out this way at least.
Yes? Let's ignore the entire Darkspawn threat in the presence of a simpleton as your only other Grey Warden ally, then. Not that I lack appreciation for the intent of your comment. Thank you. Well, let's get on with it before
Buddy
the ground
Snowy.
opens up and swallows us, yes?
Yes, Morrigan, yes.
I await your
I won't
command.
I'll try not to do all the speech now. I'll just try some of these.
So, full of questions, are you?
Have you ever been hunted by the Chantry?
My mother has been hunted from time to time, yes. By Templar fools like Alistair.
Like Alistair.
Which should tell you how successful they generally were. Flemeth made a bit of a game of it, in fact. The Templars would come again, and she would look at me and smile and say that the fun was to begin once more.
I feel sorry for the Templars.
They came with as much swagger and arrogance as they did self-righteousness. Pity them if you wish, for they held none for
Oh,
us.
I didn't mean like that.
Flemeth would warn them once. 'Twas a warning they inevitably failed to heed. And then the true game began. Often Flemeth would use me as bait. A little girl to scream and run and lure the Templars deeper into the wilds and to their doom.
Flemeth used you as bait.
'Twas a game, and I a young girl. If I didn't get to play, I would have been very upset. Thankfully, the Wilds is a vast place. Once they found us, Flemeth would simply move us elsewhere, and we would be lost within the forest once again. I did not understand the danger we faced until I was much older. I had never heard of apostates or maleficarum.
Do you still think that was fun?
I think that my mother made it fun so that a child did not learn to fear. And I think that it was necessary. There are no trials for apostates, no prisons, no mercy. There are only absolutes, so only survival matters. If the Wilds have taught me anything, 'tis this. First, you must survive. Do you disagree?
You're probably right.
An enlightened view, or at least an agreeable one. Enough of this talk. Let us return to the task at hand.
Guess what? Gonna ask you, I think one more thing she has.
I await your
Oh,
command.
she disapproved. I think 1 point. I know what it was, too.
So, full of questions, are you?
Is Flemeth really what she seems to be?
Well, that depends, does it not? What does she seem to be?
A dragon. A powerful maleficar.
You mean, is she truly the Flemeth of legend and story? Tell me, how much do you know of the tale? The one that the chastened still tell of my mother, to frighten them into obedience.
I've heard a little of it.
No doubt
Bedtime
such a tale
stories.
has mutated much over time and telling. I can relay what Flemeth once told me herself, and you can decide whether or not 'tis the truth, if you desire.
That sounds interesting.
As the tale is sung by the bards, there was a time when Flemeth was young and beautiful, a fair lass in a land of barbarian men, the desire of any who saw her.
Yes, I've heard this part.
The tales say that Flemeth fell in love with Osen the bard, and fled the castle of her husband, the dread Lord Conabar, and that he swore
Yeah,
vengeance
her laugh is
for
great.
her infidelity.
Her everything's
In
great.
truth, my mother claims that 'twas Osen who was her husband, and Conabar the jealous lord who looked on from afar. Lord Conabar approached young Osen and offered him wealth and power in exchange for his lovely wife.
Wow.
And Osen agreed.
Wow. Flemeth must have been angry.
The life of a bard is a poor one, and love fades in the wake of hunger.
What?
'Twas Flemeth who suggested the arrangement. All would have been well had Lord Conabar kept his end of the bargain. But he was a foul man who bargained with coin he did not possess. Osen was led off to a field and slain, left for dead. Flemeth spoke to the spirits and learned of the deed, and swore revenge.
So she truly loved Osen then?
That was not the point. Conabar had no honor, so she would not have him. Flemeth begged the spirits to aid her, and 'twas they who slew Conabar. The demon the legend tells of came later. Lord Conabar's allies chased Flemeth, you see.
Story time,
Chased
Snowy,
her
sit
to the
down.
wilds, and there she hid. There she found the demon, and he made her strong. The legends all speak of the great hero Cormac, he who defeated Flemeth and her great army when she invaded the lowlands centuries later. All lies.
Which she never invaded, or he never defeated her. Of course Flemeth would say that.
You would be surprised at how little my mother cares for what I or others think of her past. The truth of the matter is that there was never an invasion. As Flemeth tells it, the Chastened never raised an army under her banner, and she never fought with any warrior named Cormac. Cormac led a brutal civil war against his own people, and later claimed it was to vanquish evil that had taken root amongst the lords. Thus, he was hailed a hero.
Ah,
Flemeth
she
was
said
only
that
attached to
backwards.
the legend much later. Perhaps it was
subs were
due to the Great
backwards.
War with the Chastened that eventually came, but Mother claims not to know how it began.
An interesting story, thank you.
Flemeth,